In 2025, I am identifying as a biker, not a driver. What's up, guys? What's up, YouTube? Happy New Year. Happy, wonderful 2025. This year is going to be a fantastic year. I'm sure this year will be an opportunity to explore new open doors. So you guys are welcome to the channel. It's been a while I posted on this space, but if you follow me across some other space, you see I've been posting, I've been experiencing, like, let me say, a shift. I recently completed my program from the University of Lagos College of Medicine Public Health, and it was a very wonderful learning experience. I just recently did my convocation. I spent time with new people. It was fun. And I'm excited at this point because I'm about to start a new chapter in my life from a different perspective. And shout out to every drivers that put in their work to ensuring that my project went through in terms of support of participation in the project. May God bless you. So let's get into today's video straight up. You guys are welcome. This is Driverpreneur channel. In case you've not subscribed to my channel, please kindly hit the subscribe button, turn on bell notification so you get new video when I post it. Thank you guys for returning subscribers. Thank you. I really appreciate you staying with me all this time. The last time I checked, we already had 9,500 subscribers. Over 9,500 subscribers. Can you believe that? You guys are awesome. So please, let's take this channel to 10,000 subscribers. Please, massive hit on the subscribe button. Thank you for your love and support. May God bless you. So today we're going to be talking about why I want to totally quit driving, and maybe possibly just drive very little, if at all I want to drive. Maybe I just feel like going around the city with a car, experiencing the city again in a car. But I rather identify as a biker, and this is why I am living driving, active driving. And please, if you've not signed up with the Monochrome app, please kindly do so. It's a way to support the channel. They've been a very huge sponsor of the Driverpreneur YouTube channel. Please kindly show massive support by signing up. It's totally free to sign up. Sign up just using your name, your email address, and your phone number. That's all I ask of you. It's a huge way to support this channel and this work. Yeah, so for the first reason, why am I calling it a total quit driving? First reason is health. From when I was in school, my research work was on drivers, so that gave me the opportunity to go through a lot of literature from all over the world, and the data was shocking on how disadvantaged an individual is just by choosing to be a driver. There are a lot of health implications like high blood pressure, mental disorder, self-esteem, a lot of different epidemiological data that was linked to driving long hours. That's the health side of it. Secondly, the cost of financing a ride-sharing business right now is off the roof. I'm telling you, like, the cost of spare parts, the cost of a car itself, the Toyota Corolla that we know that we once bought for at least 1.6 million, 1.350, is currently selling for about 7 to 7.58 million naira, and the Nigerian use is sometimes above 3 million naira. So the cost of investing in it, getting a good car that can give you that distance, that ruggedity, is so high. And then lastly, we all know what petrol is saying in the market. The petrol cost right now is something else. I mean, who would ever think that there will be a time that we'll pay over 1,000 naira for petrol, something we once bought for as cheap as 130, 140, 150. I remember very well. Sort of documents. The documents required to be an active e-hailing driver. You have the acting permit, you have the there's this they call LASDRI, all these documentations that you need to keep renewing on a yearly basis. That's another extra cost when it comes to operating a ride sharing business. Then lastly, safety concern. For me, the safety concern is large in terms of may you not see it, a lot of drivers have been reported kidnapped. A lot of car snatchers are on the loose in Lagos State in particular, so the risks involved in driving is something else, like is something higher than what we used to know. The risk of car snatching, car, especially when you drive the go-to vehicles like the Corolla 2000, and this body type is a high target for car snatchers. So that out of it, the risks of having an accident, it's, everything in life has risks, but when you are constantly on the road, not necessarily your own fault. Sometimes somebody can be careless, and it leads to an accident. So but we pray not to see such, but that's just part of things that is making me consider trying something else. Because even riding a bike, like I'm actually having a switch to probably commuting more on a bicycle. And this idea prompted, like, almost, I started having this idea, like, almost going to, this will be like the second year I was having that idea, that why not venture into bike riding. You don't have to pay for documents, you owe the government no documentation. What you spend on repairs is will definitely be lower than what you spend in running a car transport business. And then secondly, your health. Also, while I was doing literature reviews, I saw the enormous benefits of riding bicycle is very important. It helps for blood circulation from your, all your body, especially to your brain. When you ride a long distance, you have that blood circulating all the way from, you have that pump. It's a very good cardio. So it takes blood around your body. You know what that does now when blood moves in good, rhythmic pattern over a while. It regulates your blood pressure. It makes it, anytime I ride a bike and I sleep, like maybe like today I'm going to ride my bike, I'm going somewhere to check I'll get to that story, the hub and the motor. I'll ride my bike there somewhere around Mushi. I feel very relaxed at night. Like, I sleep very well. I feel my body feels stretched compared to when I was driving active. I always have this lower back pain. That was something for me. So that being said, let's get to the story of the e-bike. So yesterday I rode my bike to Ladipo to fix my bike. It has a little gate problem. So it turned out that it was the chain. So I went to fix it. So while fixing it, I saw there was a warehouse where bicycles were being offloaded. Like, I mean tons of bicycles. I was even seeing electric bicycles. I was like, wow, this is like the warehouse. And meanwhile, I've been doing my research, and I've been seeing that the average cost of an e-bike, you should budget for something that you can use to do delivery, to do like knockabout, not those Chinese ones that look fragile. No, something rugged, something that can withstand the terrain of Lagos. You should be budgeting from 1.2 million to 1.5 million at least for a bike that rugged, an e-bike that's that rugged. Taking out 1.2 million naira right now was a bit inconveniencing for me, so I started looking for alternative on how to build mine. I started seeing some YouTube video how to build your own e-bike, and that, again, because of the dollar rates, the cost was also high. Like, it was high. You'll be seeing the kits going for almost $600 to $700, then shipping minus shipping. So it was high at that point, which is almost the same thing on buying the same thing available to you here. So then I saw a lot of e-bikes. So I went into the warehouse and I saw this e-bike, Trek. And I know Trek is a very reputable bicycle manufacturing company in the US. So I looked at it. I saw it was generation one. They wrote a dual sport generation, like they wrote a big one in it. So I quickly checked it on eBay, and I saw the price. This thing was costing over $600. I think about $500 to $600 for the brand new. And this one, I was looking at it, it was still in a good shape. The chains were still looking okay. The back, and it had an electric motor. It had an electric motor which cost about almost over, I think that one was 350 watts. So let's say between, I'll confirm, but almost $100. That thing will cost almost $100. Then it has the controller in it. The controller is like the brain box in it. It was in a pouch. The person mounted it. Probably the person bought this bike because this bike is not originally an e-bike. It's a regular bike, so but it's a mountain bike. So the guy bought it and possibly did a DIY project on it, trying to convert it to a e-bike. And maybe along the line he bought a new e-bike and he could remove the battery, because the things that are missing here was the battery. The motor is there, the hub is there, was the battery, and probably put it in the new e-bike that he bought. So then I'll scrap out this one. You just cut the cables that I needed, and then probably put it on another, maybe actually build another e-bike. He wanted something more powerful. I'm just assuming though. So this bike, I'll review the price of the bike at the end of this video, so stay tuned. So the bike is actually in a good shape. It has some features that are kind of different from what I'm used to. The handles feels very good and stable. It has front suspensions, and it has a Bluetooth, something you can put a Bluetooth to measure your speed, distance you cover. Although I don't know if I will need that, because if I totally convert this bike back to an e-bike, I will have that digital screen. See, I don't think I need it. But if I'll research on what that thing can do. And see, it's made up of full aluminum, so it's very light. I could just lift it. It's very light. Then it has the brake systems is hydraulics discs, so it's very efficient. The brakes is very efficient. And then what else? The bike is actually just a very good bike. If those things are working, I'm praying it works. I want to go do a confirmation test today in Mushi. And I got the bike as it is for, guess how much? Guess how much? Tell me if it's a good deal or a bad deal. I got it for 150,000 naira for the bike like this. The guy gave me his word. He said the motor is working. I hope, Nigerians sometimes they can say anything to sell. So I'll go and test it. I hope it works. I still have the receipt with me. Anyway, so I'll keep you guys posted on this journey, this new phase, this new journey. Although you all know that these things are side gig. I'll have other things I do, to augment such side gigs. So that's also I always encourage you. Also have something. 2025 can be the year that you decide to start your own YouTube channel. Think of something. You can also talk about your experience. Don't feel like somebody's there already. Start your own. People will vibe with you in a different, frequency. So guys, I'll see you guys in another video. Until next time that we see, stay safe and peace.